Have you ever wondered if your relationship status could predict how long and how well you live? It's not just about finding that one, it's about finding connection. And the science behind this might just surprise you. In this video, we're diving into how being married, divorced, or single can impact your health span. Not just how many years you live, but how many good years you get. And towards the end, I'm going to share you how you can thrive no matter what your relationship status is, even if the data says you're starting from behind. You see, when I created my N.E.S.T and R.O.P.E acronyms, I wanted to capture the real root causes of health. The N.E.S.T stands for nutrition, exercise, managing stress, and protecting your thoughts while recovering from trauma if you need to. While the R.O.P.E reminds us of the power of relationships, to avoid harmful organisms, limiting exposure to pollutants, and guarding our emotions and life experiences. Today we're focusing on that first R, relationships. Now here's the data. Multiple studies, including a meta-analysis published in PLOS Medicine, show that people with strong social relationships are 50% more likely to survive across any time span compared to those with weaker connections. That's right, 50% better survival odds. That's the same as quitting smoking and better than most medicines on the market. And yes, when you slice the data, married people do tend to live longer than their unmarried or divorced counterparts. But here's the million-dollar question. Why is that? It's not the wedding ring, it's not the tax break, it's support, it's shared stress, it's having someone to call 911 when your chest starts hurting. And for the guys, someone who tells you to go to the doctor when you're too stubborn to go yourself. But there's something deeper happening too. Social support literally changes the chemistry inside your body. When you feel supported and connected, your brain releases oxytocin, sometimes called the bonding hormone. Oxytocin isn't just about warm, fuzzy feelings. It also lowers cortisol, reduces inflammation, improves heart function, and boosts immune defense. Your cells literally heal faster in the presence of love and support. I'll never forget one of my patients. He was 70 years old. He came to my clinic struggling with poor healing after a surgery. Physically, he was doing everything right. He was eating well, moving daily, but something was missing. We started talking, and it turns out that he lost his wife just 6 months earlier. He wasn't just grieving, he was isolated. But once we connected him with a local men's group and church activities, his recovery accelerated. His labs improved. His energy returned. All because connection returned. So yes, marriage can be protective, but only if the marriage itself is a source of support and safety. Because studies also show that a toxic marriage, one filled with conflict, contempt, or constant stress, can be worse for your health than being single or divorced. Because chronic conflict raises cortisol, inflames your arteries, weakens your immune system, and can even shrink your hippocampus, the part of your brain involved in memory and mood. It's not about the title, married or single, it's about the quality of your relationships. Now, if you're divorced or single, does that mean you're doomed? Not even close. Here's how you can level the playing field. Number one, invest in strong friendships. Achieving metabolic health doesn't just need a spouse, it needs a tribe. Nurture the people who make you feel seen, heard, and safe. Number two, protect your peace. If you're surrounded by conflict, whether it's a toxic relationship, a stressful workplace, or even toxic social media or news feeds, remember this. Your nervous system can only take so much. Chronic emotional stress is like pouring acid on your arteries. Sometimes healing your health means setting new boundaries. Number three, serve others. Volunteer, mentor, join community groups. People who serve live longer and they feel happier too, because service gives meaning. And meaning is medicine. Number four, heal from past traumas. Unhealed emotional wounds create a constant undercurrent of stress that wears down the body over time. So whether through therapy, support groups, faith, or personal growth, prioritizing emotional healing is just as important as eating the right foods. And here's a few lesser known facts you should know. Did you know that loneliness triggers the same physical pain centers in your brain as physical injury? Or that social isolation increases your risk of heart disease by 29% and stroke by 32%. Or that people who feel lonely are more likely to experience dementia, even if they have healthy lifestyles otherwise. That's why building intentional, high-quality relationships, rather romantic, platonic, or community-based, is a non-negotiable part of your health plan. So if you feel like you've been focusing only on diet and exercise, but still are not thriving, maybe it's time to ask, how are your relationships? Because in my clinic, when I see patients who are doing everything right but still struggling, sometimes the missing link isn't more ribeye or more cardio. It's more connection. Let me leave you with this. No matter what your relationship status says about your risk, you are not a statistic. You are a human being with the power to build a life filled with connection, purpose, and healing. Never ever forget that. And if you found this video helpful, hit that like button because it really helps more people to see this kind of information. And don't forget to subscribe and share this video with someone you care about, because real healing starts with community. And if you want to continue to dive deeper into my N.E.S.T and R.O.P.E acronym, check out one of my other videos on the screen as we continue our journey towards protecting our N.E.S.T. Remember, your relationships aren't just part of your life. They are the medicine your future self is counting on. I'll see you in the next video.